Hey, how we doing, guys?
TV, how we doing, buddy? I feel
Hey,
like
how
I
you
haven't.
doing? Big game today.
You think I keep hearing that, man? I think we got a big one tonight. It's very very interesting for me, TV, because um, I mean, there's a multitude of things. Number one, we've never been in this position before, uh, that I can remember, and I've participated in 10 of these, maybe 11. So that's new. Um, the the team mindset is different because of kind of where we are on the course of the season. So that's new. As a dad, the boys are vastly different in their personalities. So that's new.
Mm.
And so I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying a different approach to this whole deal because it's about model behavior. Because there's a certain way we have to play tonight. And so whatever it is that I do, the players have to see it too, even though if it's contrary to my normal defense mechanisms, because those aren't always productive. I need to be productive for everybody else. I'm just miss counting down the minutes, man. Counting down the minutes. How about you? I'm guessing I know where you'll be tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah, I'll be there.
What time you leaving? Ravi needs a ride and a place to. It's like he doesn't know the lay of the land. He's like, what time am
I
I
don't
gonna
need a
get
ride.
there?
I just need to figure out what time to get there so I can actually find a parking spot. But I
See,
might.
I'm already banking on I'm not gonna be parking in a parking spot. I'll be parking in front of somebody's house and walking over. But
And it's gonna be warm too, so you don't even have to wear your winter coat.
No,
yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah.
jacket though. Maybe a nice little light jacket.
You're such a baby.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, I'm just observing. I'm not like coaching, getting all worked up. Like I need to stay warm. It's gonna be like 50 by the end of the game. You don't just want to be standing outside. Come
My
on, man.
my outfit will be comboed the same: a short sleeve, a long sleeve, and pants of some color.
I'm gonna guess black.
I don't know.
Might go black today. No.
I don't know. We'll see. It's the opposite of what other Jernigan wears. He tries to dress like me, so I have to bring 3 outfits. Anyway, TV, what is it that you want to see tonight? What are you interested in?
Yeah,
Besides
so I actually
the phenomenon known as Jet Tamala.
Yeah, so I haven't seen Millard South live yet this year, so I'm really excited to see where Jet's at this year. I saw him a couple times this offseason. I saw him a couple times last year, so just really excited to just get an idea of where he's at. Obviously, anticipating a big test for him. This is probably the biggest test for him all year, and so excited to see where he's at. I'm looking forward to getting an updated eval on Amarion as well, just because he's a different player, in my opinion, this year than what he's been in years past. So I'm excited to just kind of get an idea of what we're really working with him there. Jensen as well. And then honestly, like offensively, I mean, I think this is an opportunity for Braylon. I think this is an opportunity for some guys defensively for Westside too to kind of establish themselves, prove themselves. Like I continue to hammer that I think Tate-Tay deserves an opportunity to play FBS football, and I think this is an opportunity to kind of prove that he deserves that against a defense full of FBS talent. And I think this is the game where if he has the day I think he's capable of, you cut up that tape and you send it immediately to Washington State and Fresno State and
It,
whoever else is willing to listen.
it's cool too because we're significantly younger than they are. So like that dynamic has been fun to coach this week because our trajectory may be different in the future, but the standard is what it is currently for Westside, right? It's
Right.
effort and its toughness, and the the,
Right.
the pieces that are in there and the eight that stuff doesn't matter. Like there's a standard in which we've got to play, and we just have to see if it's good enough.
Right. How do you convey that to the guy, like being younger, like knowing, like, hey, you are kind of fighting up against, again, like upperclassmen?
We don't talk about it. We don't. We there's a style. So once they get the game plan, right? The scouting reports come out. We won't talk much about anything other than concepts and some personnel. We focus on putting guys in the best position we can. We're well aware of I mean, just click on social media, right? They don't need our help talking about the prowess of what it is that we're dealing with. So we dial in on us. We have a couple of points of emphasis every week, and that's what we focus on. So we don't talk much about the age, right? We don't, because it's not an excuse. It is what it is. At some point, we'll be the older, more physical, mature team, but it's just not tonight. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've always been curious about that because it's the same thing, obviously, at the college level too, where you kind of have to convey that to like, hey, like obviously you go in with the standard, you go in with this idea of obviously you treat every game no different, nameless faces opponent, but the idea that hey, like like not even losing, but like hey, you're going to face adversity, you're going to deal with things in this game, like you can't get dissuaded because it's not about this year for you guys, it's about the years to come for you guys, and you like this is a building block for the future while also conveying like hey, like the standard remains the same for this
Yeah,
individual game.
it's the standard that's the key, because we're not conceding anything.
Right.
There
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
we're not.
But that's like the mental, like you know what I mean. From the outside, the mental, you play this whole like hey, I'm like accounting for all these different things. Where on the outside looking in, but on the inside, you can't allow yourself to do all of that. You kind of have to be just dialed in.
Yeah, it should be good, man. I'm looking forward to a different different kind of challenge.
Tim, what do you think about? And you can sit this out if you want to. What do you think about? What do you think about Mo Purify and kind of his opportunity here? Because he's had a strange sort of recruitment, and I like him as a player. Like, what does his recruitment look like?
Yeah, he's one. I'm just excited to see what this looks like on tomorrow. Just because or tonight, just because like yeah, like it's been a good year for him. He's answered some of the questions I had for him this season, and but I think there's still stuff that I think he still wants to prove. I think he could still put on tape, and I would imagine guys that are watching and recruiting him and keeping a close eye on him have this game circled, would want to see how he performs in this game. So yeah, I mean, I can't say I don't know for certain, like kind of what the long like the ceiling becomes if or what the recruiting ceiling becomes if he has a really good day. But no, I'm really curious to just kind of see how he performs and where things kind of shake out for him. Just because I think there's a lot of talent there. I think he hasn't really scratched or he's just starting to kind of scratch the surface of what he's capable of. And it's been like a slower burn, but I'm appreciative of the fact that he's kind of continued to work and not kind of taking it personal that, as he's developed and the attention hasn't been there when, at others in other states, a player of his profile or a player of the, that athletic background maybe has a little more attention at this point.
Can you tag me back in?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm back in. It's a road warrior. Hawk, he's Ronald. I will say one thing about Mo. I affectionately dub him Peasy. His competitive stamina is incredible. He doesn't say a ton. He's super low maintenance, and his capacity to work is at a super high level. Like, he clearly knows what's in play. The key for him tonight would be to manage it within the confines of how we play, right? He's heard about, and we won't see Amarion, but like he's heard about all the other guys for a long time, right? So channeling emotion and still competing is part of the growth process. We talk about it for Nebraska, right? They're young guys or wherever you're playing, like not making it about something other than what you can control is always going to be a key, right? So
Right.
he gets practical application of that tonight. Same as Tate-Tay. Like, there's zero question. Tate-Tay's the best running back in the state since Calvin Strong for me, right? And I've seen these guys for a long time, whether it's his work ethic, his balance, his, he just what he brings to the table. He can't prove it all tonight, right? He's going against an elite level defense. And it may not always go the way that he wants it to, but his standard still has to be the standard, right? Like, that's all we're ever going to go back to, whether it's, 3rd and 12 or, 3rd and 1.
Right.
They're going to make their plays, right? That's what they do. So We have to this is about emotions, in my opinion. We have to manage the emotions and kind of weather any potential storms because they're bound to come. It's
Yeah.
how we deal with it.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's about that. Like it's not letting the emotional kind of momentum. It's like we've talked about with Nebraska and other teams, it's just like allowing emotions to get in the way of the game plan.
You guys almost changed my mood, but I'm back.
Back to what you mad? Bad mood? Good mood? What happened?
Well, I almost went to super businessy coach mode.
Oh no, don't worry. We won't let that happen.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't get dialed in this early. You got to wait for it.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, the hard part is having players in your household.
Yeah, I've never really thought about that. Like that's
me neither.
Yeah.
Until it actually happens. I can be vastly different around Caleb than I am Micah.
Well, so that's what I was gonna say because their personalities are so different.
They're polar opposites.
Like I imagine you can pretty much just be business as usual around Caleb.
Yeah,
because he just does his thing and like is dialed and.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Right? It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even taking them over to the stadium like pregame is different.
Yeah.
But I'm the same person.
Sure. They respond to you differently?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I have to change.
Sure.
Right? Because I have to play to both their strengths.
Yeah. Well,
whether it's the music, the conversation, what time they want to leave.
Because you don't want to put it on a 16-year-old.
They're vastly different.
Yeah.
So my job is to navigate anything. If it's not harmful or detrimental, then I'm probably going to ride with.
To kind of like acquiesce.
What you're comfortable with.
Yeah, that makes sense. As long as you don't have a really good reason not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I honestly never really consider because you wear so many hats, right? So you've got dad hat, you got coach hat, you got whatever we do here hat, and and so it's like I sometimes forget like which one is being worn, and
leaving the house this morning, I much rather preferred to just be like working.
Yeah.
But then there's the coach aspect, and I signed up for that, so I'm not. This ain't "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." It's just a balancing act.
Yeah.
But before I walk out of that door, I'm dad.
Yeah.
Like that's first and foremost.
Yeah. Your dad all the way to the drop off.
Yeah. So I'm talking him through the door, and at no point did he even open the bathroom door.
Just not.
That like does something to you if you let it. At no point did he open the door
while you're talking to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, we're not.
Yeah, Caleb would have said, hey, you can come in.
Yeah.
One's not better than the other.
That's just how they operate.
It's just how just how they operate.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if we're being completely honest, I used to tell Caleb, like, you're too nice. Like at some point, it's okay to crush a larynx, right?
Yeah.
Caleb is an excellent football player.
Micah,
he starts there.
Yeah, you have to like relax.
You're like, hey, you don't have to kill everybody.
Yeah. And he's learning. I mean, he said something yesterday on the way home about how he's kind of changed his pregame routine because he can rev too high.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I don't want to be emotional anymore. And I was like, oh, self-aware.
That's a maturity.
Yeah, but then he looks at me like, well, let's not go that far. That's different. It's very different. And this is a different kind of team we're facing. I mean, these are big, bodied body catchers.
Yeah.
And their quarterback is extremely accurate. So you have to negotiate in your head what you're willing to give up because it's who they are and what you're not willing to give up because it's who you are.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
It's like, it's a cool dynamic, right? Like, I think that's why you embrace it as a coach, but it is, I mean, these are big, strong guys.
Yeah.
But
most of them are older,
They all are.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
it's super senior laden.
It's an old bunch.
Team,
It's an old bunch.
It'll be interesting. We'll talk to Austin here at 9.
Do we have to?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be seeing one of your favorites this evening.
Who's that?
He'll be out at Lakeview.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's out there for Sydney Lakeview semifinals.
They're a machine.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I've only get to see what Sydney puts in the huddle pool. But I do know Lakeview.
Yeah. So you're pretty familiar with them.
Yeah.
Because you liked them in 7-on-7, right?
Well, they beat us.
So maybe you didn't like them, but impressed by them.
Yeah.
But you've liked him for a couple years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, friends. He's a heck of a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to I think that's where he'll be at for the big game chain tonight. But he's playing a little biased with the city
I
stuff.
know.
But
That's who he is.
it's all right. I bring up Millard North every chance I get, so I can't really poke holes there. But so we'll talk to him about all the semifinals tonight coming up at 9.
You know, I'll give you another quick example because you brought up Millard North.
Yeah.
So Mike is telling me yesterday we're coming home and he's like, "Man, have you seen Arif Evans' highlight films?" He's like, that dude hits.
Yeah.
He's turned into a hitter.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we talking about this in my head, right? But he just is. This is the honest to God true story. Like he's just talking about how he likes the way that
Yeah, he gets after it.
he puts heads to bed, right?
Yeah.
At no point would Caleb ever say that to me.
Really?
About another player.
Yeah.
But they get to the outcome the same.
That's super interesting. We'll be right back.
It's a random.
Yeah, that's wow. Pretty good. Yeah.
He does like him though.
Yeah. I do like that about Mike. If he likes somebody, he'll be like, "Oh, they're pretty good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He'll get after. He's wrong sometimes, but it's okay.